Oh
Okay.
my.
Welcome to Yellow Brick Road.
Oh!
I am Jordan, and today we're going to react to a little debate, or at least partially a debate between Alan Dershowitz, the Dersh, and Bassem Youssef. I'm ready. But first, do not forget to share support. Hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Also, please check out the Discord link if you want to join that. We're in that Discord right now. All opinions are welcome. And obviously, everything I show you will be linked in that same description box, like this. And this one's fucking crazy. Now, if you recognize this gentleman, this is Randy Fine. And apparently a video from 2024 has surfaced where he's maybe voting for other people. Here we go.
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day.
Like, you're not slick, dude. What the hell? Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Like, look at the...
Oh, I remember this. That was him?
Now it's like, I'm hearing Randy Fine as an excuse saying that, like, oh, we're allowed to vote for each other, or whatever, right? I guess if you have permission. But why, like...
Oh my god.
Why are you looking so sneaky about it, though? What is that?
We have permission to vote for each other. See, how stupid do you think everybody is?
Hey, listen, good. Another actual angle here that shows their, where the fuck is it? But they're actually, it showcases that these guys were absent, essentially.
But voted.
Look here, is where he hit those buttons at, right? Here, you can see. Chair's essentially empty, right? I think this guy's just standing around there. I don't know if he's actually present, if you will. Like, why is he looking around? Why does he actually look at the camera, too, by the way? He actually peeks at the camera before he... He's, like, looking around and shit. Look at this fool. Then he looks up at the camera. He's like, eh. Also, his hand resting on the thing right there. If you look at that, it's like, he looks like he's trying to, like, pretend he's just resting his arm. But in reality, he's, like, there to push a button. Watch.
I know it's not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but you know what this makes me think of?
What?
This makes me think of that fat jackass lawyer from the Bee movie who was shaking his ass in front of one of the bees.
What?
You remember that scene, James?
What?
What are you referencing?
That fat bastard lawyer in the Bee movie.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Yeah.
I thought you were calling something a B movie, like it's a B level movie. I've never seen the B movie. Isn't that Seinfeld? Am I tripping?
Yep.
Okay.
You like jazz?
Yeah. Don't worry, Seinfeld's in the Epstein Files too. Try to ruin your day. All right, here we go.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Look at him. He's like trying to run as he does it.
Let's see, he did it to the one that's off to his right. He just did it to this one.
Just the way he
Play the rest of the video.
Yeah. He's like, oh, just rest my hand. Anyways, gotta go. Now, I'll say this.
He just hit like 5 people's desks. Oh my god.
Maybe the next 3 are he got permission to vote for them. Like, oh, I'll push the vote you want in, right? But this guy, whoever this is, no pause. Whoever this guy is, that one was fucking sus as fuck looking, bro. He just like, just rest my hand here, yawn, push button, run away. Like, that's what it looked like.
Given some of the other shit that this guy's known to have done, I have to assume the worst.
That the Republicans were against absentee vote.
Well, let's look at this too. Florida GOP rep Randy Fine caught hiding under his desk to avoid court service. Here we go.
They put the camera there?
You can
This
hear
guy's
them
got his phone
knocking.
pressed
He's
against
like,
the
yeah, we
window.
see you, bro. He's like, out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind.
If I can't see them, they cannot see me.
It's just,
Like, what are you, George Costanza? Like,
he's fucking.
It's okay. He just thought that they were Jehovah's Witness. That's all. Okay. He wasn't trying to have that conversation. That's
What's
all.
his name?
I think he would rather deal with a JW.
What's his name? Is it JT?
I'm surprised you got such a clear view of inside.
Grandma's boy.
What's up,
Was
Jordan?
JP? Is that his name?
JP, yeah.
Grandma's boy. Where he's
Yeah.
just laying against the wall. How did he see me? Shut up.
I hate you. It's like, you're fucking
I
weird.
hate you, angry,
Walks away.
angry.
It's the pacing of it where it's like
Oh, yeah.
he has to like walk
The
all.
pause,
He
he
walks
just looks
all
at
the way
him.
back, and or walks all the way back. He's just like, "Did you say something?"
Say, you say something? He's like, no. It's like, you're fucking weird, dude. Just walks away.
I hate your face.
I hate your face.
Please
Fuck
sit
you.
on me.
Oh fuck!
Do not tread on me, angry.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, that's
The
enough
main
Johnny
event.
Five for now.
The Dersh, Alan the Dershowitz versus Bassem Youssef. Plus more probably. What's at play? This should be very interesting.
From New York
and,
City, he
comedian
weighed in
and
this
activist
morning at
Bassem
95
Joe?
pounds.
to both of you. Alan Dershowitz,
Sorry.
I know you said emphatically you do not believe Jeffrey Epstein was a spy, but as more and more stuff appears in these document dumps from the files, there is more and more stuff linking him to Israel, to Ehud Barak, to all sorts
Pair him with him.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Are you still as certain?
More so. Look at the chronology. As far as I know, he doesn't meet Ehud Barak until after he pleads guilty. And if he had been a spy before he pleaded guilty, the first person he would have told that was me. I was trying to get him the best possible deal. And I asked him over and over again, what can you tell me that will get you a better deal? Do you have anything on Trump? Do you have anything on Clinton? Do you have anything about intelligence? He would have told me. Instead, in 1999, 1998, I was in Israel doing research for a book, and he called me from Paris saying, I want to come to Israel. I've never met any Israelis. I don't know anybody there. Could you arrange a lunch for me with Israel's 5 smartest people? And so I did. I got the Justice of the Supreme Court, the Attorney General.
You said smart. You said
Interesting
smart.
people that I thought he would meet. And we had lunch, and then he and I took a walk in the shuk, and I bought him a T-shirt, which said, I'm a member of the IDF, kind of khaki T-shirt, and he loved it. He wore
I mean
it.
the hoodie.
There's no possibility
Yeah,
that
doesn't know
he
clothing
was
very
working
well.
for intelligence at the time I was representing him. Now we have a chronological issue.
Okay. So the first statement there.
I would just have asked him. Okay. Oh, never mind.
Say, go ahead. Good.
I would just have to ask him, did O.J. Simpson kill his wife?
Ah,
That would
shut
have
up.
been my first question.
We'll never know.
I mean, the first part of this, where it was like, I was his lawyer. He would have told me. That's not working.
Bullshit.
That's a lame fucking excuse. The second part, that's more interesting. And listen, I'm not ride or die that I need Jeffrey Epstein to be some sort of spy or Israeli intelligence, because I saw, like, according to the emails that I've seen, this guy's been moving around all different types of countries, meeting all different types of fucking world leaders, conducting business with them, setting up deals. I mean, he like blatantly set up a deal with Israel and UAE, right? Like officials from there to sit down and have like meetings and shit like that.
Yeah, that's just why I called him intelligence for hire.
Yeah, so maybe it doesn't have to be directly like he is Mossad or he is CIA, but he definitely has connections in that world, straight up.
Yeah, he's definitely on their payroll at minimum.
I just hope this what's his name again? Bassem Youssef.
Bassem Youssef.
Yeah. I just hope that he's not going to try to hard force it to make it that he's Israeli Mossad guy, because I see a lot of people doing that because they have certain fantasies or something they want to be achieved. Whether it's true or not, they're still focused in that direction, and that would be a problem to me. So I hope he's not doing that. I hope he going to argue in good faith instead of a particular bias because of how bad Israel is, right? Let's find out. Well, I guess Alan Dershowitz will. The Dersh will keep going. Here we go.
He meets Ehud
As I was going to
Barak,
say, you don't got to put
but
extra
that's
on it.
later.
Yeah.
Did Mossad hire him after he was convicted? Well, maybe. Your previous guest talked about planes involving Victoria's Secret. Well, Wexner didn't buy Victoria's Secret until well after the early time. So one has to look at the dates. One has to look at the chronology. You know, I hate to pour water on a fascinating conspiracy theory. It's so much fun to talk about. But from what I know, I just don't see any evidence that he ever worked for the Mossad. And if he did, why wouldn't he have told me? I actually was a lawyer. I represented the Mossad back in the 90s when 3 Mossad agents were caught in Cyprus. And Cyprus thought they were working for Turkey. In fact, they weren't. And I helped to get them out. I have a very good relationship with the current head of the Mossad, the former head of the Mossad. Obviously, I've asked them that question, and there's no evidence at all.
Alan, I would say this.
You don't. He didn't work there because I asked them, and they said no. See, that's just not good enough. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What the fuck are we doing?
It's like, fine. He doesn't. Once again, I'm not hard focused on making sure that Epstein is considered Mossad. But like, these excuses are lame as shit. They're horrendous. I asked them, and they said no.
He doesn't have to be Mossad for the purposes of the shit that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Him doing them favors is bad enough. There's no need to put extra on it.
Yeah, but it's part of the substance of the debate, right? Right, that's part of what they're talking about. It's just like, hey, OJ, did you kill your wife? No. See, you guys, I told you, you didn't kill his wife. You said no. When I asked him. Fuck. I was his lawyer. He wouldn't lie to me. I'm so fucking important to him. Never lie to me. Never. Anyways, I'm sure we're going to hear a rebuttal here from Pierce and hopefully Bassem. There we go.
That question, and there's no evidence at all.
Alan, I would say this.
Alan,
I would say this to you. You know, if I was to ask you about all the despicable crimes that Epstein was committing, right, you would say, because I think you said it publicly, you didn't know.
I love that shade of green that Bassem is wearing.
So,
it's lovely.
Could it be that Jeffrey Epstein just had a completely
so frustrated already
that he just did not tell you about, and that included despicable human sex trafficking, and it may also have included being a spy. I mean, clearly, if he wasn't telling you about all the sex trafficking, which was a huge amount of his life, then, you know, why is it surprising if he kept the rest of it from you?
Exactly.
Well, it's very surprising because telling me about his sex life didn't help him. Telling me that he worked for the Mossad would have given him a get-out-of-jail-free card. Remember, Jeffrey Epstein hated me before he died. He wrote all kinds of letters to Woody Allen as to what a terrible lawyer I was.
Yeah.
Oh. He hated me, you know, and like that makes me good. I'm a good guy now.
Oh, these are not the flexes this fucker thinks they are.
Yeah, bizarre, but all right.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The thing is, pause. He's as slick as Randy Fine as fucking pushing those buttons on the voting machines, bro.
Yeah. But I think he's more self-aware, actually, like this man specifically.
Well, it's not a high bar.
Yeah, but all right. Here we go.
Would have given him a get-out-of-jail-free card. Remember, Jeffrey Epstein hated me before he died. He wrote all kinds of letters to Woody Allen.
Oh, I'm sorry. He wouldn't go to you, Alan Dershowitz. He'd go to higher-ups if he was intelligence. But hey, guys, get me out of this pickle. And as far as we've seen, which people consider a fucking sweetheart deal, except for Michael Tracy, Alan Dershowitz, maybe he did get some help from intelligence. Wasn't that brought up in regards to Alex Acosta, and all that stuff, and the DAs and the AGs of Florida? Weren't there like rumors or stories circulating about Epstein being intelligence, and that's how he got that fucking deal?
Acosta said it allegedly.
And while we're on the subject of getting deals, like not too long before he died, there was there were supposedly some letters or some messages between him and the lawyer that he had at that time, whose name I'm forgetting. And if those letters are to be believed, Jeffrey was pretty confident that he was going to be out of that jail fairly soon.
Well, did you see his notes? Epstein's like notes where he wrote it on like legal pad, basically, where he's like
next to the Donald drawer.
No, like it's of him in jail, basically writing an escape plan, like sketching and doodling an escape plan and writing like notes for himself. I kid you not. Unless that was fake, I believe that's in the Epstein files. That he's like, all right, how do I get out of here?
I wouldn't be shocked.
And some of those, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head right now, but some of them look like, aren't these things that people were talking about, like, you know, decoy bodies or something like that?
I mean, his cellmate was also saying some shit not too long ago about this.
Yeah. What's his name, like Tartaglione or some shit? I forgot the guy's name.
Whatever his fucking name is. He said some shit that pretty lightly implied that Epstein might have been killed, and
well, some people think that guy killed him, honestly. People think that. I'm telling you, this mystery is little by little, like you're getting more and more information, and it gets weirder and weirder, I think. But all right, let's keep it moving. Here we go.
Terrible lawyer I was. He wouldn't pay me my fee. He fired me because he thought I had gotten him a terrible
pay me
deal,
money.
a famous sweetheart deal. He ended up 18 months in prison. He was outraged. He didn't want to spend a minute in prison. I could have gotten him no jail time. If he had told me he worked for the Mossad, for the
he
CIA,
got 13 months
and
and was barely in the fucking
it would have been
basically.
a slam dunk for me to go
work
to
release.
whoever I had to go to.
Yeah, he was
even
given
up to the
permission to
President
go
of
to
the
his
United
office
States,
during the day.
and I would have gotten him a deal with no time at all.
He's like,
Epstein
I'm corrupt. He's just saying
was
how
a
corrupt he is.
Yeah.
He's fucking bragging about it.
It's
Stupid.
like, dude, if you consider the charges, right, and then what he actually served, like he got off, basically. And it's like, and they probably did that. Let's be real. Even if he was top secret security level fucking spy agent guy, right? Intel. They would still want like anyone that like criminally complains about this guy, right? Like the victims. But oh, don't worry, guys, we put him in jail. They'd want that to be able to be said to make the story kind of go away. Like, yeah, he's in jail now. We got him. Meanwhile, like he's in there under these circumstances of fucking work release, and he's only there for, I believe it was 13 months, not 18. Maybe there's like a time served thing, or you know,
good behavior,
leniency, or whatever the fuck. But it's like, yeah. So I think a spy guy would do that, just for the sake of making the story go away. Because if it's like this guy, like, oh, Your Honor, not guilty. If that happened, that would blow the story up way bigger than what it was, right? Unless I'm,
and you know that sweetheart deal Ghislaine got.
She got 20 years, didn't she? But the original case, she got immunity, along with some other people that are not named.
Well, Ghislaine. I mean, I think her sentence is pretty long, but it's not. It's really not even a prison. She's at Club Fed.
Well, she's there now, but originally she wasn't. She was doing like actual prison time, and then they moved her to a really nice place.
Yeah, they moved her to Club Fed.
Comparatively.
And I think something similar probably happened with Jeffrey.
No, I think Epstein just, like, his deal, what he got was immunity for whoever was with him or around him or working with him, and he got this light jail sentence of 13 months, where half the time you're spending on the outside for quote unquote work release, right? Considering the number of accusations and the judgment of guilty, how the fuck does that happen? How does that happen? I'm sure Alan Dershowitz was like, I'm just a really good lawyer.
Long, but where?
I'm a really good lawyer. That's how I got that. But some people say otherwise. All right.
Yeah. And also, besides where, what privilege does the inmate have?
Yeah.
Is being allowed to leave during the day, that's a huge fucking privilege.
Well, it's a free hotel. Maybe not the nicest hotel, but it's like, all right, show up, get some sleep, get up, and leave. I'm sure it's more complicated than that, but I'm just saying, like, sure you get at least, like, like 8 hours to just be out of jail and do something else. Maybe wear like a bracelet or an ankle bracelet. But all right, let's play. Here we go. So I want to hear Bassem's response. Here we go.
For SOB, he would do anything to avoid prison time. Why wouldn't he have told me that he worked for the Mossad if he worked for the Mossad? So, yeah, of course
he's
he's
in
not
America
gonna tell
too, you
me
idiot.
when I knew him as an academic acquaintance, he's not going to tell me he's having sex with young children. He hid that from everybody. He did have a separate life, a completely separate life. But once I was...
Sorry, it's lagging too much. I have to leave and come back real fast. All right, here we go.
His lawyer, it was in his interest to tell me things that would benefit him. And I can't imagine anything benefiting him more than having worked for an intelligence agency. But I pressed him on that.
Some people might
and
be.
He didn't,
I'll come to Bassem in a moment, but some people will be listening to this going, hang on a second, you mean if he'd said he was working with the Mossad or CIA, then he would get off being a paedophile? In other words, you can commit crimes of pedophilia.
Well, he wasn't.
Yeah, I said he dry snitched right there.
And you would simply not go to prison for it.
That's right. Let's be clear. He was charged with 2 counts. One, a 17-year and 10-month-old woman who he paid for prostitution.
Oh, my God.
The other, a woman in her 20s who was a prostitute who he paid. Those were the only 2 things he pleaded guilty to. The only 2 things he's ever been convicted. He was never convicted of pedophilia. He was never convicted of trafficking. None of that. He may have done all of those things. But when I was representing him, all he was being charged with was these 2 counts of paying prostitutes, one who was 17 years old and 10 months. I could have gotten him no jail time for that if he had been a member of the Mossad. Any good lawyer could have parlayed his membership and his contribution to intelligence into a deal. Or, for example...
Before I keep going, is this not fucking ridiculous? It's fucking ridiculous. And let's be honest.
This is a cartoon.
Well, let's be real. The deal presented, if he says yes to it, it stops the rest of a trial happening. Am I right or wrong about that? Where like more victims can't say their piece, right? Because he pleaded guilty. It's all done with. We upfront handed him this fucking deal. He took it. We're done investigating. That's it. We're done.
Yeah, well, because technically, I guess you can't charge someone with the same crime, right? So.
Yeah, usually you can't. With the same crime, the same crime, but in normal circumstances, all the other people would be separate.
They could charge you with the same crime. It's within a 6-month period, though.
No, they would
not in America.
Charge them as different people.
The same case.
A separate crime.
Yeah.
Canada's different than America.
They can reopen the same case, throw additional shit on it, but it has to be within a 6-month period. After the 6-month period,
I think Canada's different than America, Chip.
Dude, the law's the law. You guys should look into that shit.
No, I'm telling you, there's I think which amendment is it in the U.S. where you literally
they did it to
can't
Rod
charge
Diggs. You know the rapper Rod Diggs? He murdered fucking 2 people. They
Reopening
went to
a case
trial.
is different than charging someone with the same crime.
Or if they find new evidence in a case.
It was fucking murder, and they reopened the case and threw a whole bunch of more shit on it
because
somebody
different than
fucking
what I'm
ratted
talking
and
about.
Is it before the trial or after?
Fifth Amendment to answer your question.
That's after finding more.
Oh yeah, you can't do that here.
It's after you find more
But
evidence.
yeah, that's reopening a case. That's different.
They just reopened the same fucking case on him. And it was the same fucking crime. It was fucking for murder. They just gave him 139 years.
There's a lady who was charged with murdering her husband, and then it wasn't actually he wasn't dead. He faked his death
for the insurance.
Well, yeah. So he faked his death, and then she ended up killing him. She ended up killing him and couldn't be charged for it because she was already charged for it.
Oh, that's crazy. What the fuck? Whatever.
Yeah, but that happened more than once in the fucking America. I think they falsely locked up some black guy saying he killed some fucking white dude. Dude faked his death. Nigga clapped his ass after he did his 40 years, then he came out. And they couldn't do nothing because he did the 40 years for killing them.
Well, that's the thing. You can't get charged twice. But you can't get tried twice for the same.
This is besides the point.
crime.
I think. I think that. Well, at least the point I
Can't
was
be
trying to
tried
make
for the
was.
same crime. But if it's the case, they reopen the
Not in the
case
US.
itself. Then
Not
it's
in
a
the
different story.
Anyways, yeah, it's like. Let me ask if this is the case because I don't know the answer exactly. If let's say there's a murder trial, right? And they have a line, like a giant line of like 40 people ready to be like witness testimony, right? The first two they stay there, they say their accounts in court, and then the guy's like, all right, the guy who's on trial is like, oh, I'm fucked. So I'm just gonna plead guilty now. Does it like it stops the rest from doing testimony, right? Am I tripping about that?
No.
Like in the trials, he pleads guilty.
No,
he accepts
you
it. Like,
plead
You choose to
before.
go to trial now. You're going to fucking trial. There's no
So-
plead anymore. You're in fucking trial. It's due process now, motherfucker. It don't matter what
I'm
you
saying
say.
hypothetically. I'm saying hypothetically.
No.
Let's say on
No,
day one they
it's fucking- once
interview
you're
two
in
people.
due process. You're in due process. It don't matter what the fuck you say. You're in due process now. So they're gonna bring everything, lay it down, and give you what the fuck they're gonna give you. Don't matter what you screaming, fucking. Oh yeah, they got everything
Okay,
against me.
I'm
Now I
saying
want to play fucking chicken. No, bitch.
I'm saying like witnesses, like they have witnesses to the crime,
They're
but
going
the first
through
two,
with it.
but the first one.
They are going through with it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
It
talk
don't matter
again.
what you say at that point.
No, I'm saying the first two witnesses go, and it's like, all right, I'm cooked. I'm gonna plead guilty now.
They're still
Yeah,
gonna go with
Do
the
they?
happen.
And they go through with
Changing
the
your plea during the
38
trial.
other people. They still go through a whole trial with those guys doing witness testimony.
Yeah, they're going through it because fucking prosecution want to make sure they have everything fucking covered to fuck you. They're presenting
Yeah,
their
I'm not
case.
saying like attitude. I'm saying like technically why? Like technically.
Dude, they're gonna go through with it.
No,
Everybody's gonna
I'm
get
saying,
the fucking piece.
I'm saying if they accept the fucking plea, they accept the fucking guilty plea.
You can't plea when you fucking are going to a fucking court. You plea before the trial. That's what stops you from going to court. You plead fucking guilty. You don't go to court. You don't have a trial.
Chip doesn't know shit from Shatner
So-
about Canadian law. Just fucking play the
Your
video.
plea is before the trial. You can't plead during a fucking
You
trial.
know what I mean?
You've already waived your rights to go to fucking court.
Shit from Shatner.
Now they're presenting their case.
William
They
Shatner.
present their case, and it's like, all right, I'm cooked. I'm not saying it's realistic. I'm saying whether or not technically.
Don't disrespect
Then what are
Captain
you
Kirk.
asking then?
I'm saying the
So you're asking a fucking bullshit question that fucking makes no sense then. It's not
What?
Holy
realistic.
fuck,
Then what
that's
the fuck
fucking
is
genius. Holy shit.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
God.
Mr. Genius, but I'm like asking a question that pertains to the video we're fucking watching. My
it?
bad.
I don't know what video you're
Derailing.
watching.
I know
Derailing.
because I'm asking something about like the Epstein victims, right? He took this plea deal, right? So thus the witnesses or people that are maybe victims don't get a chance to testify. And I'm wondering if that has something to
Yeah,
in that
exactly. You know why he did that? Because he already knew he's fucked beforehand. So before anybody could say anything and they really fucking are able to stick it to him, yo, I'm just gonna plead. So
Chip,
you
I
don't
want
have
you to be
anybody
my
saying
lawyer.
anything.
God damn it.
So I don't get a shitload of fucking time. If they offer you 5 years right now, and you knew that, yo, anybody speaking could get you fucking 50 to 60, and you need to look at what your crime is carrying. You see, you ask your freaking lawyer, yo, what does this crime carry if I'm found guilty? And they tell you, yo, it's fucking like 50 fucking years. And the freaking prosecution team tells you, yo, we'll give you 5 plead guilty.
So no one let me ask you this. Does anyone take deals in the middle of their trial? That's impossible?
You can't. You're in the trial, my guy.
Yes, you
There's
can
no
do
deals.
that.
They don't offer anything. The deals are off the table when you go to trial.
No, it's not. I'm not. Once again, you're thinking about like the logic of the lawyers and shit like that. I'm asking like technically, can they offer a deal? And is it possible? Can they possibly do that? Or is that just impossible?
Yes, the person that murdered
That's
my
impossible.
cousin got
What
a
deal are
on
they
their
gonna offer
fucking
you?
murder charge.
Once you're in that
Let
process,
off
what
on
they're
the
doing is
lesser
they're looking to
charges.
give you the maximum fucking time. So they
You're
present all the
talking about
fucking
their
evidence
motives. I'm
to be able to
fuck
give you
the
that.
motive ship. I'm asking about can they technically do it? Not saying it's the
No,
logical
they
thing to
can't.
do. Okay, they actually
No,
officially by
they
law
fucking
cannot do
can't.
that. Okay. So I was
No,
I
asking,
think they
can't.
don't have a strong case. Yeah.
Well, you were about to watch that video, weren't you?
Epstein,
we're-
Epstein knew, Epstein already knew that fucking ain't nothing gonna
We
come
were
of his
about to see
shit.
what Alan
So he just
Dershowitz
pled
was going to
fucking
say.
guilty. Because they on the back
I mean,
end, they
Bassem
probably already
Youssef.
told him like, yeah, just plead this and what did they give this dude for raping people? They gave him weekends with unsupervised fucking release.
Yeah, work release. Yeah.
Which
yeah, he
means
was
he could have
allowed to
been
go
out.
to his office during the day.
Dude, imagine if they gave a fucking rapist, yeah, buddy, take the plea deal. Nobody gets to say anything because we can't go to trial. You took a plea deal with the prosecution, so nobody could say anything against you. We can't go to trial, and you get to do weekends and leave without anybody watching you to be able to do the same thing that you're doing. Everybody should fucking have been investigated involved with that shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
our justice
that's the
system's
point
a
of
joke.
why it was all brought up in the first place. I was asking
Everybody
a
should have been
technical
fucking
question.
investigated with that. Whoever gave him
No
that
shit.
fucking offer should have been investigated.
Oh yeah,
Because I'd love
I
to have
agree.
a fucking deal like that. Nigga, I would
give
love
him
to rob a
promotion.
bank
Give him promotion.
and they give me weekends with unsupervised fucking release. I'd be back robbing the bank again.
Okay. Well,
And I'll go for that same deal. I plead guilty every fucking time.
yeah. I was just curious because, like, what if Alan Dershowitz and Epstein's team of lawyers were like, all right, listen, we're gonna beat this. We're gonna get out of that shit. We're fine. We're getting out of this
Yeah.
one. You're gonna be not guilty. Don't worry. We're
What?
gonna take care of
And
it. But
then they
then,
would have
but
to
then
go to
they
trial.
hold on. But then they see a lineup of witnesses around the fucking corner, like, yo, this guy did something to me. This guy, like 100 fucking witnesses saying they did something, or Epstein did something to them, right? And you're like, oh fuck, never mind. We'll take a plea deal.
They
I
don't
was just curious. if
they
that
don't
was the
need
case.
to see the lineup of witness. They don't need to see the lineup of witness. Your lawyer is gonna go to the prosecution and request the evidence they have against you before the trial
I
or the
know.
pre-trial.
I know. I'm just saying, like, what if they peep
And
that?
they're
as-
gonna see all statements from the witnesses and all the people that they have, and then they're gonna be like, "Yo, you're fucked, homeboy. Take the fucking deal."
That's what I'm saying. As in, they might have initially thought it was only
They
like
see
two accusers,
everything.
and then they got to see the
They
prosecution.
see everything before the trial.
Okay, I'm
They
just
see
saying.
it all before the trial.
I-
Your entire team sees all those dispositions.
I
Everybody's
understand.
saying whatever they're saying before you go to trial.
No,
It's
I
like
get that.
niggas ratting on you, and you say, "Yo, dude didn't talk." Your lawyer's gonna be like, "Yo, if they're willing to go to trial, somebody talked. We need those fucking disposition forms. We're requesting it before we go to fucking trial because we want to see that, yo, what you have against us, if it's better to take a deal. And if you have nothing, you can't present anything. And if they can't present anything before that, that means they don't have any evidence against you. You go to fucking trial. But if you see you already see, yo, they got 40 witnesses with fucking statement. You cooked, homeboy. What's the point of going to trial? Your lawyers, if they have half a fucking brain, they're going to tell you, yo, you better start taking that deal, homeboy.
Yeah,
Chip is a legal wizard.
I understood that. I was just saying, like, if they initially thought, like, oh, it must have been Tammy who fucking said something to the police or whatever.
Well,
the fuck,
we are
right?
we are watching
gonna
this
know.
to see.
And they find out, oh shit, it's a bunch of people.
Dershowitz
All right.
gets wrecked, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're gonna see everybody's name from those fucking forms, regardless.
I know that was
So they
my
know who's
metaphor for the line of people lining up to testify against him. I'm saying that was
Let's
the
watch
metaphorical line or whatever.
Dershowitz get wrecked.
And if Dershowitz was involved, he probably knows some of those names. He's probably like, yeah, you better start fucking taking these deals, homeboy, because I ain't going down with you.
God damn it, that's Stacy. Fuck. Take the deal, man.
Well, he's a good lawyer, so he's also a serial liar.
He just said he knows the current and former head of Mossad. He just
Yes,
said that.
and past, like way past, like in the past.
Chip, you know,
Mossad
he
guys.
was O.J. Simpson's lawyer. You know that, right?
He was one of.
Who?
Yeah.
Dershowitz, that guy.
Yeah, well, explains why OJ got off with murder.
Yep.
All right, let's play. Here we go.
If he had anything on Donald Trump or anything on Bill Clinton, of course any prosecutor would exchange this nobody, who nobody had ever heard of at the time, getting free from prison for, my God, the president, former president, future
That's just
president.
not true.
No, the best evidence is that he never, ever tried to tell me anything that would help him, that would support any of these theories about Clinton or Trump or the Mossad. So I am completely confident that he was not an intelligence asset. I wish, your previous guest is right. He would have been a perfect intelligence asset if I were the head of the Mossad. I would say, oh my God, now that I know who he knew, Bill Gates, everybody, the Sultan of this, the Sultan of that, sure, we try to recruit him, but they didn't know that at the time because he didn't have many of those friends back in the 1980s and 1990s. Many of them became his friends, ironically, after he got out of prison.
Okay, Bassem Youssef, you've been waiting patiently. Welcome back to Uncensored. What is your response to Alan Dershowitz?
Well, I think that what Mr. Alan Dershowitz just said is the best recruitment video for Mossad. Basically, they're telling people, if you're Mossad, you can get away with anything. The same thing that happened with Tom Alexandrovich, the cybersecurity guy from Netanyahu's government who was arrested in Nevada for trying to lure a minor in an FBI stint operation, and he got off the hook. He traveled. He didn't even have to attend his trial. He did Zoom from Israel. And like Ori Solomon, just a couple of days ago, there was a biolab in Nevada that nobody is actually talking about. Actually, as a matter of fact, the mainstream media, they reported it, but they never mentioned
I get what he's doing, but
nationality as an Israeli who was running a biolab in Nevada that includes deadly viruses. If that was a Muslim, it would be like all over the news. So basically, Mr. Dershowitz is telling us, if you're Mossad, you have like an out of jail card. And you know what? Maybe he's right.
Or a CIA.
I'm
or a
actually
CIA
watching,
agent. That's true.
Mr. Alan, Mr. Dershowitz, I did not interrupt you a single second when you talked. So
I just wanted to
after
correct
you're
you.
done with the gaslighting, please let me finish. First of all, I think I'm now kind of leaning towards believing mainstream media, especially CBS and CNN under Barry Weiss and Larry Ellison. I mean, the evidence is there that he is actually a Russian asset. His girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, was the daughter of a Mossad super spy. He was represented by you, Mr. Dershowitz, Israel's favorite lawyer, who you're also a lawyer to the Mossad, which, of course, everything you tell us will be true. Ehud Barak was at his place the whole time. He fled to Israel when he was charged with sex crimes. And he was pictured wearing an IDF shirt. He was funded by pro-Israel fanatics. He worked for the Rothschild. He donated to pro-Israel student groups. He was responsible for the Wagner's group's pro-Israel philanthropy. He supported Israel settlement projects. His friends were all Zionists. He referred to us as Goyim. He was involved in Israel diplomacy effort. He brokered security deals with Israel. And even a former Israeli intelligence officer, Ari Ben Menashe, like Mr. Ryan Grimm said, he said he ran a honeypot for Israel. So yes, of course, he was definitely a Russian spy. Makes sense. You know what? I'm by the way, Mr.
You're a good comedian. You're a good comedian. This is very funny.
But I'm actually a huge fan of yours because I have known you since the 2000s. I mean, actually, you're one of the very few lawyers who are actually known in the Middle East. It's like watching a real-life courtroom drama lawyer. There's even T-shirts with your face in it in Egypt. And I've followed you for a while. And that's why I'm here today. When they told me Mr. Dershowitz is here, I was like, I have to be here just for the gaslighting, because the level of gaslighting isn't new. For more than 2.5 years, Mr. Dershowitz and his client, Israel, have gaslighted us in front of our eyes for 2.5 years with all of the destructions and the killing that we've seen in Gaza. But according to them, it's not a genocide, it's self-defense. He told us that every dead child is
not a genocide.
That the
it's a blood libel to call it a genocide.
That the International Court of Justice
he's actually flinching at
everything anti-Semitic. Now,
he is flinching in his face with it.
No, it's just like the blood libel. It's blood libel to call it genocide. It's like, oh my god, you are like performing your character. Like this is, it literally is just.
Youssef, he knew that in advance. I knew it. He knew it.
I do want Bassem. I want him to argue the merits of the. I get it. It's funny and it's clever, right? It's what he's doing. I get what he's doing. I was just but I want to hear about the actual topic. I do, because there are things in regards to Russia where it looks like Epstein is connected like in a like intel spy way. There is moments in regards to the CIA where it looks like, or like that people would call CIA, where it looks like Epstein might be on that team, and same with Mossad, right? So to brush it all off and just go, well, Israel is gonna be a lame thing unless he's doing this for tongue in cheek to kind of make fun of Alan Dershowitz and everything he stands for. But like, okay, I get it. It's funny, it's clever, it's swaggy, but I want to hear actual substance about the fucking topic. That's all. What's up?
Good luck with that on Piers Morgan. Go ahead.
Well, it's like, is Bassem Piers? I don't think so. So like, he should.
Yeah, but he was on Candace Owens' show recently, and I saw the comments he made about that. So I'm already like, red flag. Sorry, automatic red flag.
I didn't.
You can't tell what that is. I don't know. So.
Yeah, but like, Pierce doesn't seem to be getting in the way of Bassem's little, like, his speech is like basically mocking the whole idea of the thing.
Yeah, I know, because then it goes nowhere. It's going to stay there. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be like an actual conversation. It's going to be, oh, Russia, like ironically, unironically, whatever. And then it's, oh, it's Israel, but it's mostly Israel. And it just kind of stays there.
Yeah.
Because it's ideological for those two.
Yeah. That was part of my point, which is like, well, I don't know this guy as well. I know of Alan Dershowitz and Piers Morgan, but I don't know this guy.
I've seen him around. He's been on PBD's podcast. I remember that.
Yeah.
He was arguing with Adam. Yeah. And that's kind of, but he's definitely ideological.
Fair enough. But it's more so, my point was just, if he's going to let him sit up here and joke, he'd let him sit up here and say something serious, I would assume as well. So Piers isn't a factor in this. I'm looking at this Bassem guy on his own. Like, how come you're not just like approaching the topic?
But what he would allow on his show is still, yeah,
it's wide range.
Because
for sure.
Of course he would allow this.
Yeah.
That's all.
But all right. Yeah. Silver, trying to say something? Good. Oh, never mind. All right. Here we go.
Mr. Jersey, please, I did not interrupt you. Don't interrupt me. I know that you're a lawyer and you do that. Objection,
I'm going to
interrupt
you if you use the word
now, the
genocide.
Epstein files are public. People can read them. People can see the horrible stuff that you, again, are gaslighting us. In your own word, you said that he's not a pedophile because he liked 15 and 16 years old, but not 11 and 12 years old.
No, I said 17 and 10 months.
People can
17 and 10
You
months.
can read the ages of the
You
kids.
can't help himself.
God,
They
help
can
me.
read about the pizza, the ice cream, the
He
beef
wasn't
jerky.
convicted.
And you can see the connection with Israel. And yet, here you are again, gaslighting us. This is your playbook, attacking the victims.
It's called
the Palestinians, Hamas,
It's called
terrorists,
truth.
Epstein victims, liars, prostitutes, drama students, and of course,
Well, you say Hamas are not
anti-Semitic.
terrorists?
You have a history
Well, you say
of
Hamas are
hiring
not
investigators to dig through teenage.
That's where Piers Morgan should be like, yo, shut the fuck up, Alan. All right, finish your point. Because he didn't say a fucking word for, like, not a second of words out loud. This Bassem guy, while Alan Dershowitz was on and on spilling and saying this shit, right? Not a single second of interruption. And now he's like, Alan Dershowitz is leaping out of his face to question things that aren't a part of the topic. Let's be honest. Like, the topic they claim to be here for, right? The question that was asked.
But I will say, though, the only difference with that is when he was making his points, as ridiculous as they were not necessarily about Bassem or his character or anything. But when Bassem is making his points, he's making it about Alan rather than maybe like the actual topic, because then it makes him like, oh, well, I have to defend myself because you're saying these things about me. Like, you may have been quiet because I wasn't talking about you, but do you know what I'm saying? It's just,
okay, that's
he's
a fair
going
point.
to use that as like his Weasley. Yeah.
It's actually a fair point, but it's also like the things he's leaping out on don't seem so much about character. He's like, so they're not terrorists, huh? Are they not terrorists? So
no, absolutely. Which
like,
is why Bassem should have kept it about the like actual problem, like the issues.
Yeah.
And not Alan, because he will leap out of his fucking chair to say, well, oh no, he's defaming, whatever, slander at large. Like he's
objection, Your Honor. Objection.
Literally. Yeah. So Like, don't even bring up Alan. Just talk about the thing. Like, you're here to talk. Don't make it about anything else because
I agree.
you know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's keep
Because
playing.
he's not going to be quiet. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's probably not. All right, here we go.
Girls at MySpace pages looking for marijuana
what
photos.
lawyers
You
do.
called a 16-year-old girl a thief in the Daily Mail. You got Epstein 13 months in county jail with work release for abusing 34 victims where he should have got life in prison. That's not a plea bargain. That's a spa package. And every single time, your defense is the
I
same.
challenge
She's
you
lying.
to defend.
She wants money.
I challenge you to defend
don't
your
believe what you
statement
read.
that
You
he got
represented
18
Stop
months.
interrupting me, Mr. Dershowitz.
You're
You
just
represented
lying.
a serial
You're just
child
lying.
predator and got him the deal of the century. 2 women accused you under oath. You settled for nearly $1 million. Innocent men don't pay. They go to trial.
That's
You know
another
who
lie,
pays?
not a penny.
Guilty
You're
men
you're
with good
lying.
lawyers.
You're
Oh, wait,
defaming
you
me.
want the good
You
All
are
right,
now
this
See?
is a shit
you
show.
are
Defamation.
going to be sued. You are now going to be sued for saying
I'm gonna sue
$1 million.
you.
You're going to be sued.
Ridiculous.
You're
I
not
would
a citizen
recommend
of
you.
the
All right, we're in shit show
When he
territory,
said
and I'm okay with
that,
this.
I
I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay,
pay
Bassem,
one
Bassem.
penny.
I got back just in time to hear Alan starting to
Bassem,
sue.
you've spoken for a long time.
Like Piers, I
Okay,
did not
Bassem, you've
have-
made-
I'm gonna shoot his ass.
Bassem, you've spoken
And
for a
he keeps
long
interrupting
time.
me.
Bassem, you've spoken for a long time. You've made a number of allegations.
There is going to be,
It's
I
only
can
fair
tell
that
you
Alan
right now,
Dershowitz can.
I am going
I want
to.
Alan
But he
Dershowitz to
keeps
respond.
interrupting
I'm
me,
gonna-
Piers. I didn't interrupt him.
Okay,
You
I
can
am
cut me
going
off.
Let him
He's
respond
fine
to
for a
you.
long
Make it
time,
very clear.
But he shouldn't be interrupting
I'm
me.
going to make it very clear. I'm going to make it very clear. I'm filing a lawsuit immediately. I'm instructing my lawyers to file a lawsuit against him for saying I paid $1 million.
Crybaby shit.
You're a
What happened
fucking
is
loser, my
a woman
man.
falsely accused me. She admitted she may have mistaken me and confused me for somebody else. She dropped all of her charges. Not
It's
a
just
single
orgasming.
penny
Oh, this is good.
was paid. Nothing.
Like,
For real,
yo,
though.
let's be real.
like,
You
yeah,
probably did to
cool.
her what you're trying to do to Bassem right now. You probably did the same thing. Legal threats to get them to shut the fuck up, basically.
Posturing.
And I'm not here just trying to just accuse him of being guilty of something. I'm just saying that seems to be your fucking tactic, and you're a fucking lame.
It's his MO.
What about your
for
fucking
sure.
pride? Who are you as a person? You don't have any fucking feeling for that? It's almost screaming like,
Don't
"Daddy,
you talk about me that way. I'm
Daddy,
gonna sue you."
look what he said about me, Daddy. See that? That's what it almost looks like. Instead of a guy said no, fuck, like this guy's passionate about what he's talking about. The Bassem guy. How do you not read that and be like, okay, he's just saying this because he doesn't like me because for his own reasons, right? But instead he's taking it you know what? I'm gonna fucking sue you now. It's you're fucking weirdo, bro. Holy shit. Go find some real friends, Alan. The Dersh. Go find some real fucking friends, bro. Because this is asinine.
Go have a beer with Michael Tracy. Anyway.
Yo, Alan, you're fucking trash at 2K. I'm gonna fucking sue you for that, bud. Huh? You're getting sued now. I'm not trash at 2K. You're trash, right? Defamation. I'm really good at. I'm really good at 2K. That's the lamest shit ever, is it not?
Literally. I'm filing the lawsuit. Defamation. What?
This fool's out here suing people on fucking Xbox, calling them names on Call of Duty and shit. People name calling him when he gets shit on.
He would not have survived the heyday of Xbox.
Your Honor, this man teabagged me in on the shipment map. He teabagged me. Your Honor.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he called me a motherfucker, and I've never fucked my mother. So that's
He called me a motherfucker
defamation.
while we were playing Halo 3.
I mean, the definition of dweeb. The definition of it. But, all right, here we go.
Nah, Jordan, we need a new word for that.
I think dweeb is perfectly fine. I think it works perfectly.
Dweeb works.
But all right.
Dweeb supreme.
All right, here we go.
And it's all in the agreement, all a matter of court record. You saying that I paid $1 million is going to result in you having to pay me many millions of dollars. What'd you say?
This is from the New Yorker.
The New Yorker never said anything like that. You're such a liar. I thought you were a comedian. I thought at least you'd be funny. You're just a liar. You're just somebody who is prepared to make any kind of anti-Semitic, anti-Israel statement.
Oh,
and
anti-Semitic.
you're willing
Please
to
stop
lie
with that,
about it.
Mr.
No,
Dershowitz.
I
He
want
is
you
the
to justify
stereotype.
the million.
Please, you
I
have
want
to
you
stop
to
with that.
justify
He's
Nobody
that I
believes
paid $1
anti-Semitic.
million.
Oh.
I want you to
Nobody
He's given
justify
ammo
that.
to the
Will you
world.
justify it?
That's his job.
Will you justify that I paid $1 million? Where'd you get that piece of nonsense? Where did you make
The New
that
Yorker,
up?
sir.
You said Hamas is not a terrorist
The New Yorker.
organization?
If you want to sue
No,
someone,
you
sue
show me the New Yorker and I'll pay you $1 million. You're a liar. The New Yorker didn't print that. You're lying.
Okay,
Why don't we
let's
take a
talk
time
about.
Oh
out
my
now,
God, his
go
skin's like coming apart
online,
as he's
get the New Yorker
ranting.
and
I was just
show
about to
the
say, is he like
people that are
deteriorating?
listening,
Like
His
the
teeth
good
are getting
people,
yellower.
The New Yorker.
His eyes are getting
You're
redder.
lying through your teeth.
his lips are
You're
getting bluer.
despicable liar, and if you said it under
He's
oath,
about
you'd
to,
be
he's
a
about to
perjurer.
fucking
There is
turn
no
into a fucking
truth to what
tyrant.
you've said. Period.
He's
And I'm going
Resident
to sue
Evil.
you.
He doesn't turn red, he turns
Oh,
purple.
come on. You do. Is that what you do?
Finally, I shut him up.
I'll be right back.
No,
I
you
sue
didn't shut
liars
up. You're
and
just like
defamers,
you're
yes.
just like cutting me, Mr. Allen. You went from I never got a massage on Epstein to I got a massage from
Oh,
a 50
God,
years
don't go
old
there.
Russian woman named Olga. But I
My
kept my
wife
underwear
and
on.
I both received therapeutic. I received a neck massage back in the
What am I
1990s.
watching?
I've never
This might
received
be
an
a
erotic
GG's.
massage
What am I
in my
watching?
life. I have never told a misstatement about this, and I
Is this what
want
Pierce
you
calls
to show
debating?
everybody
It's
the
not.
New Yorker. The claim that the New Yorker said I paid $1 million. It's an outright lie. You can look it up right now while we're talking. Show
Yeah,
it to the
I'll
people.
look it up
Show
for
them
you,
what
sir.
you say the New Yorker said.
It
Okay, I'm
is
waiting.
under the
I'm
New
waiting.
Yorker.
Look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It is called for people to
Okay,
search
let's
it.
see it. Let's see it. Everybody
Yeah.
can see it.
It's called
You're
Alan
gonna have to admit
Dershowitz,
your lie
Devon's
now. Maybe it'll
Advocate
mitigate your
by Coney
damages.
Brock, July 29, 2019. You can read there. It's there.
Read me the quote. Read me the quote about $1 million. You can't find it because it's not there, because you made it up and because you're a despicable liar. And you're going to be sued. And if you want to mitigate your damages, then you'll show me the New Yorker. But you're not going to show me the New Yorker because everybody out there is going to look you in the eye and say, you lied on international television about Dershowitz paying $1 million and the New Yorker saying it. It is false, categorically false. I'm calling you a liar. You can sue me for defamation. And if you can produce the New Yorker article, you'll win that case. But you can't because it doesn't exist.
No, sir, I can read it to you right now. I mean, it's there.
Yeah, read it to me right now. Read it to me. Let's hear.
Okay. Do you have a second?
What the fuck are you yelling at?
I have more than a second. I have all the time you want. Read me a New Yorker statement that says,
I
paid $1 million to the woman who accused me falsely and who admitted that she may have misidentified me with somebody else. You read me that right now.
Yeah.
Good for Dershowitz.
Silence. Silence.
So, dude, it's a big article.
Profound silence.
Dude,
refine me the relevant
Yo,
point.
dude, it's a big article, bro.
Find it for me. We have all the time in the world. Find it for me. Let's go. Find it for me.
In Pierce handle, dead silence.
Like, yeah, all the time in the world. Silence.
Dershowitz $1 million.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
We caught you
in 2015 when Jeffrey's allegation against Ghislaine Mirza and Epstein became okay. Just before a trial was to begin in May 2019, the amount was undisclosed, but Jeffrey reportedly received a multi-million-dollar settlement. The allegation went in.
Who did?
Wait, dude, Jeffrey.
Yeah, let's go.
Veronica.
So you said I paid $1 million to the woman who accused me falsely. I want you to quote that from the New Yorker. And if you can't, admit you're a liar.
Say no.
What?
Silence. Profound silence.
Dude, stop.
Stop. Guilty silence.
It's
you
like
can tell this dude not have friends.
Dude, chill out, dude.
What the fuck?
Silenced. But dude, what?
It's like silence.
They're like kids.
Like, we have all the time in the world. Silence.
This guy had no
They're just
friends.
gonna dead air, really? Really, dead air?
In another
Like
life,
this.
these two are best friends.
I
I
guess
almost
they
guarantee
can
it.
afford dead air.
That's close.
They would
Oh,
personality
never mind.
clash
I
to
thought
friendship.
they were-
I almost guarantee it. In a different world, but all right, here we go.
I have to admit, he
Dude,
was
it's
pretty.
What's up?
Seems he was poorly.
I don't know.
He was poorly beaten as a child. I agree. Press play.
Yeah, he's been in too many lockers. All right, here we go.
Guys.
Well, I'm.
Yes, here it is.
Oh, my bad. Good.
He was poorly prepared against Dershowitz, it seems to me.
He threw a litany of things out there, right? That weren't about the topic, but Alan leaped at him. So now we're here trying to.
Maybe that's.
It literally sounds like a Discord debate, which I actually kind of appreciate to some degree. But Piers is probably pulling his fucking hair out right now. He's like, "Get me off camera. I'm going away for a second."
No, fuck no. He's like, I love it.
He walked away to get some coffee or some shit, eat a donut, and then he came back. All right.
No, he does. He's drinking tea. That bitch is British. He drinks some English breakfast. English breakfast.
Bippity bop. All right.
He can just chill for the rest of this. He doesn't have to do anything.
Where's Kate of the Sea? Tea and biscuits.
Now he's gonna be tagged or summoned. Here we go. Whatever. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh
no, it isn't.
Sebs, you ghoul.
No, it isn't. You're lying.
It is. It's me arguing with Kate of the Sea.
In April 2016, the case settled. There was no such settle. With the press reported that the agreement.
What case?
Wait. The press reported that the agreement included a financial arrangement, implying that Jeffrey's team had paid it. In fact, Dershowitz's insurance company had paid Jeffrey's lawyers in negotiation. The parties has discussed a figure of nearly $1 million, with $50,000 going to Dershowitz, which would allow him to claim a payment. The final amount has not been disclosed.
But you know it. A, you know it. Number B, this had nothing to do with Virginia.
You want to go and
this
had
nothing to do with the woman who accused me. This was a lawsuit between lawyers, and it had nothing to do with this accusation. Zero. You made up the whole story. The New Yorker never reported it.
Pay the lawyers?
They also paid me. There was a mutual settlement where both sides paid sums to each other.
And they got, like,
each of us received
payments
covering our legal fees, and this was about lawyers. This was
defamation, Jesse. He's gonna fucking. You better not say that about Dershowitz.
Everybody to go to read the New Yorker's article and see the pattern of lying that Mr. Dershowitz has done over the years.
So, let me say something now.
Let's get back to the merits.
Yeah, it should go back to the discussion, but the Bassem guy, like, I think when he was talking, he implied, like, oh, you settled with a girl because they accused you of rape or some shit like that, right? That's what it was implied, and then it kind of changed stories once we started reading the article. I'm just saying. Either way, it's a shit show. But I'm here for it. Here we go.
We know he's a liar. We know he's not a funny comedian.
Come on, liar, anti-Semitic.
You didn't beat me in 2K. I fucking won that guy. Swear to God.
Why would I believe you if you have lied many times?
Let me put it back. Alan, I want to just talk
after
to
what,
you
like 20
about
minutes?
something you said earlier, because there's been a bit of confusion about
went to get tea and donuts.
Domain. You said in the end,
tea and biscuits.
That Epstein
English breakfast.
Pertained to a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old. But many of the
and there he is.
Would you like some tea and biscuits? He's here.
Oh, look who tagged him. Look at
that.
Your mate.
Who Epstein
I didn't tag him. I actually didn't. That's why this is like a nice synchronicity. I love it. We were just talking about tea and biscuits, Kate of the Sea.
Synchronicity with a lowercase.
Okay, go. You can quit the accusations against Sebs.
Anyways, we're moving on.
Getting some tea.
If you're recording, make sure the audience has their tea biscuits ready. What's coming next?
2 minutes after.
We are moving on.
Go ahead.
Here's a good question, man. I want to hear it. Here we go.
Let me pull it back.
Pause.
Let me pull it back. Alan, I want to just talk to you about something you said earlier, because there's been a bit of confusion about this, I think, in the public domain. You said in the end that the settlement that Epstein made pertained to a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old. But many of the contemporaneous reports about this settlement refer to a 14-year-old girl who Epstein had paid for a massage.
That was not part of the case.
So can you explain?
That was not part of the case. The indictment.
But that precipitated the investigation, right?
Let me tell you what happened. A 14-year-old girl was heard over the phone talking to another friend about whether or not she could get a massage from an older man. That precipitated the investigation. But the investigation culminated not in any kind of an indictment regarding that 14-year-old. There was no evidence of it. And so in the end, the 14-year-old claim disappeared.
He never tested positive.
The only evidence that they were able to prove to get a grand jury indictment was a 17-year-old and 10-month person and a woman in her 20s, an adult who has agency. Both.
Someone find this fuckface, this dweeb, Alan Dershowitz, and tell him, like, the court doesn't decide reality. Innocent people go to jail. Guilty people get away from jail.
All the fucking time.
It doesn't decide reality. These are the only things that were provable, so that's reality. Like, holy fucking dweeb. I mean, front of a classroom, get us extra homework over the weekend, dweeb. I kid you not. Like, he smells all like that shit, bro. That fucking kid in the class is like, yo, someone shut him the fuck up. He's one of those kids. I can smell it.
Shut him the fuck up.
Fuck, you know the types.
I'm just saying, if
you know the fucking types.
If his
teacher, it's too easy. Give us harder shit.
It's too easy.
Miss Teacher, since we had nothing to do over the weekend, can you give us some more homework?
No.
Because none of us had anything to do.
Yeah, teacher, spring break is long as it is. Can you provide another assignment? Kill him!
Kill him!
Someone drops a note on his desk. I'll see you outside. 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Meet me at the flagpole.
No, it's a fucking. This is the guy from Happy Gilmore, and I'll be seeing you in the parking lot later.
No. And I'll see you.
What if someone puts beef seasoning on his desk?
You had the fucking button, didn't you?
So, but I couldn't resist.
All right.
I'll see you at the park. Everyone's like, ooh.
Listen, we're in shit talking territory. We might as well shit talk to you. This is what it is.
Shooter.
All right, here we go.
To them in the indictment will call.
This is how kids' faces become intimately familiar with the inside
indicted
of the toilet.
for paying money to soliciting 2 prostitutes, one of whom was 17 years old and 10 months. The 14-year-old.
Why do you keep repeating that?
But to be clear,
weirdo.
Legally,
it's like just like Tracy.
To be clear, the 17-year-old was a legal minor.
Of course, and that's why he pleaded guilty to it and went to jail for it. He deserved to go to jail.
And do you
for a 17 and 10
Do you
month
believe?
Old. Yeah.
So I intervied one of the legal team.
See how creepy the idea gets.
How you bringing up the months?
Like, see how creepy the argument is. Like,
the fuck is the point of that?
Like, I don't care if she's fucking 18 or not, Alan. It's not he's just following like the lawful shit because this guy probably has done some sus shit in his fucking life. He probably has like technicalities in the back of his psyche to help him sleep at night. Let's be honest. Press technicalities like, oh, this was okay. It was okay. This is fine.
He's Michael Tracy final form.
I mean, it wasn't illegal, you know, so it's good. It's fine. Like, ugh, God. Anyways.
What are we doing?
Actually, I have to leave and come back real fast. Hiking. God bless the fucking internet, man. God bless the fucking internet.
I'm hearing myself.
All right, here we go.
Who said that he was offended about the characterization of any minor as a prostitute.
Well, then he should.
I'm sorry, legal.
That's why he pleaded guilty to it and went to jail for it. He deserved to go to jail.
And do you
for
believe?
17 and 10
Do you
month
believe?
Old. Yeah.
So I interviewed one of the legal team on behalf of some of these girls involved in that case, who said that he was offended about the characterization of any minor as a prostitute.
Well, then he should complain to the prosecution. It's what the prosecution put in the indictment. We didn't write the indictment. The prosecution put it in the indictment. They did an investigation. They found out that these were young women who were coming for pay, were being paid money to give massages. They defined that as prostitution. It wasn't us who did that. That was the prosecution.
This is where you ask him, peers, like, what do you define it as?
That's all.
But when you say he wasn't convicted, okay. But when you say he wasn't convicted as a paedophile, he was though. If you have if you do a deal that involves a minor.
Look, you can quibble over words, but medical definition.
Well, no, it's a legal definition, isn't it?
He pleaded
medical.
No, that's not the legal definition. The legal definition is under.
Oh my God.
The word pedophile is never used legally for anybody who's 17 and 10 months. But we're quibbling. He pleaded guilty to 17 and 10 months. He was guilty of that. It's a despicable, terrible thing. He may have had sex with even younger people, but he was never convicted of that. He was never charged with that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they don't say
but he wasn't.
pedophile.
Let's
They say
stick to
What are we doing?
Guilty only to 2 charges of soliciting a 17, 10-month-old and a above age person for.
Barry never tested positive. Barry never tested positive.
And that was the point, like the idea I was trying to go off of earlier, where it's like
what?
Maybe they presented those 2 things, but for all they knew, there could have been more, right? There could have been more. I believe there were, right? More girls that were around Epstein and sexually abused by Epstein or around Epstein, all that shit, right? But he said, "Oh, yeah. two? These guys? Okay, fine. I plead guilty." I'm just that was kind of like what I was trying to ask before.
Mm-hmm.
So
when you're dealing with a case like this, and you're the accused party, 2 is better than 10.
Yeah, and maybe you're like, "Yo, there's gonna be more. Let me fucking just plead out right now." Because if we keep, maybe they investigate. Maybe someone comes forward. Maybe there's new evidence to the case now, right? That wasn't there before, or new testimony to the case. But all right.
Maybe it comes out eventually that you were moving these kids to other people in industrial quantities.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that just be terrible?
Then there's the 2019 stuff, right? Where a lot of people didn't get a chance to make their case, right? And then you have the Ghislaine Maxwell case, where some people did get to make their case, but it's all behind a grand jury wall, or we don't see it, right? I'm just saying. I don't understand why isn't that a thing in regards to court? Why not litigate someone who died? Can you do that? Or is that strictly police work? Well, you can't defend themselves. So obviously, I see that reason, but like, why can't it be gone over, by legal minds and by police and enforcement minds? I don't know, but all right, what's up, boy? There we go.
Prostitution. That's what the state charged him with. That's what he pleaded guilty to. That's what the federal government agreed would be the deal that would terminate the federal prosecution. That's what happened. He hated me for that
if you
deal.
have any
He thought I
sexual
was a
relations
terrible
with
lawyer.
a minor, yeah, but Alan, if you, I mean, talk about quibbling, but if you have sexual relations with a minor, you're a paedophile.
No, I don't want to fight with that, because you can call him whatever you want. That's fine. You call him a pedophile.
God.
But no medical doctor, no psychologist will tell you that a 17-year-old, 10-month woman who's taking money to give massages is subject to the other person being called a pedophile. But let's not get into that. Call him a pedophile.
Your Honor, she turns 18 tomorrow.
He pleaded guilty to charges of having sex for money with a minor. Yes, he did that. And he did much worse than that. And he was a despicable human being who deserves no pity whatsoever.
And my
but that doesn't
goddamn
give
underwear
anybody
on.
license to
Let me tell you.
simply lie about what happened. For example, one of the papers in Israel.
I was not pitching a tent, Your Honor.
Said he was convicted of having sex with a 14-year-old. No, he wasn't. He was investigated for that. And the investigation terminated with no prosecution for a 14-year-old. Did he have sex with a 14-year-old? I have no idea. Maybe the prosecution has an idea. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. But it's not true that he was convicted of that. Never.
So what is your assessment, Alan Dershowitz, now of what Jeffrey Epstein did? And why is it that no really high-profile American men in particular have been brought to account for what was going on?
Well, one name has been. One of the names that was recently disclosed by Congress people yesterday was Leslie Wexner. And I think it's very appropriate to investigate Leslie Wexner. He went back to Jeffrey Epstein many, many, many years. let me give you my assessment of what happened. Look, there were real victims, horrible victims, people who should never, never have been put through this, people who are underage, and I have tremendous compassion for these victims. But then there's another category of people, women who are 25, who came back over and over again and received $150, $200. Then they went and they recruited 14 and 15-year-olds for Epstein, and they were paid to recruit for Epstein. These people should also be investigated. They may have been victims,
I actually
but
agree.
they were also perpetrators. It's a lot grayer than the black and white of victimization and survivalization and all of that. It's much more complex than that. But there's no justifying what Epstein did.
I
It was
also agree.
terrible. It was awful. I wish I had never laid eyes on that SOB. He's an awful, awful
shit.
human being.
On that asshole?
That's the job of a criminal defense lawyer, to defend and get the best deal. I thought I got the best deal. He thought I got a terrible deal.
Okay. I think the complexity thing is true, but not the way he's saying it. I mean, it kind of in the way he's saying it too, in regards to like, let's be real, there's probably girls that were recruiting other girls that were just, but then again, they could have been locked in at an early age, for all we know, right? Could have been told, like, this is the way life is at 16, 17, 18 years old, or 19 or 20, or hey, you want to make this career? You want to be famous? You want to be a model? Hey, do this. Like, it's a lot of complication there. Also, in regards to how society is looking at it, which I think is the biggest point to take away, which is these guys of the, they call them like the elites, right? There's the way the world works for them versus the rest of everyone else, I think is a big portion, a big theme in regards to this whole situation. And it's like damn, these guys live different and almost feel like with impunity. Like, maybe people aren't saying that about, well, I mean, I'm sure people are saying that about them, but like, just from the email exchanges and the way they were living, it's almost like they lived like they were untouchable, essentially. Right? It seemed that way. Like, yeah, no one can fuck
For
with
the
us.
longest time, they were.
Yeah.
Good fellas.
Yeah.
They live like nothing could fucking touch them. Straight up. And that's, I think, a big theme hanging over the entire thing. As much as people care about like random,
they're convinced that the laws of nature do not apply to them.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I would assume that most people care about like regular like sex crimes just happening in the world, right? But then there's like a special theme with this one, to where it's like, oh my god, this one's in a way extra special and grabs your attention. It seems like. But all right. Let's continue. Here we go.
Bassem Youssef,
we're almost done.
What is your wider view about the Epstein scandal and the, so far, very limited accountability for other people involved?
Well, you see, I'm actually like the FBI just dumped millions of unredacted or redacted Epstein files on the public and said, you know what? Here you go. Have fun. It's like a scavenger hunt. Like you expect, like it's kind of like a TikTok challenge. Can you find the pedophile? You have the FBI, you have the DOJ, you have unlimited resources, unlimited power, unlimited budgets. This is the biggest sex trafficking scandal in modern history. Billionaires, politicians, royalty, and all hanging out on Pedophile Island. And the US government response is like, hey guys, let the internet figure it out. What is this? A group project?
Good point.
Are you serious? You want me to do your job? You want some guy on Reddit cross-referencing flight logs at 2 a.m. while he's eating Cheetos? Like, you want the hackers playing?
I'm sorry, that's fucking funny, dude. Some guy on fucking Reddit with fucking cheese-stained fingertips, like, going through the Epstein files, bro. Like, aren't you the fucking DOJ and that you have like unlimited resources? Like, shouldn't you guys be doing this, bro? Instead of fucking, you know.
Apparently not.
It's like, instead of like Sneaky Silver 547 on fucking Reddit, like figuring out crimes and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? That shit's so funny. Alright. Sorry. There we go.
Serious? You want
what
me
are we doing?
to do your job? You want some guy on Reddit cross-referencing flight logs at 2 a.m. while he's eating Cheetos? Like, you want TikTokers playing a game of Clue. Hey, it was Prince Andrew in the having a massage with the undergirl. What is this? It is not the job of private citizens to figure out clues. I don't understand. Is the FBI too busy to do their job? Here's what should have happened. They should have released the name. They should have arrested predators. They should have hold the trials, like a functioning justice system.
Predators
right?
have their names blacked out.
I agree. You give us 4 million trillion documents with no index, no categorization, redactions everywhere. Then say, hey, good luck with that, guys.
I don't like that.
Let us know if you find anything.
The illegals.
Wallahi azim, not even a third world country dictatorship would do that to us. In third world countries, they would release nothing. Keep us in the dark, like a self-respected dictatorship. But this choose your own adventure bullshit. This figure it out on your own.
It's crazy.
It takes how much money so I can do its job. And
this is fucking great.
What did Dersh say? What did the Dersh say? I thought you were a comedian. Well, he's shit talking you into oblivion. You and the whole scenario, he's shit talking it into oblivion. He's right.
It's like just very basic logic too.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is that?
He's right.
You guys want to go on a Zelda mission? This fucking Zelda quest.
Damn it, I'll be right back.
Hey, where's Dubster when we need him to hear this?
I mean, I don't know.
What?
I don't know why Dubster would be the one to point out in regards to this. But, yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, there we go.
I mean, this is just like dysfunctional, and I'm just like, and my wider view of this, my first time I appeared with you, Piers, I talked about like how Israel is like a narcissistic psychopath, and it went viral because people felt it. Because you see, narcissists don't just lie to you. They create an entire alternate reality and pull you into it. That's why it's called the narcissist shared reality. The narcissist builds an alternate, highly controlled reality and pulls other people into it. And in that false reality, the narcissists are always, they're special, they're misunderstood, they are victimized. Yeah, and Israel does this on a national level for decades, right? They have told us we're the victim, we have no choice, it's self-defense, And in the same thing now with Epstein. It's a shared reality. Oh, maybe he's a Russian spy. Maybe he is. It's like it's right in front of our eyes, and we have to go through these like mental gymnastics and figure it out. It's right there. Nothing is gray, Mr. Dershowitz. Nothing is gray. Genocide is not gray. Sex trafficking is not gray.
I agree with you. And it wasn't committed. Genocide is what was committed.
I understand that you are a lawyer.
What's committed in parts of Africa?
But
genocide was
You
committed.
defend Africa?
Let Alan respond.
Why do you keep cutting me
Let
off?
Alan respond.
What?
No, let Alan respond.
First of all, let's be very clear. Genocide has a
okay, you know what? I can just like log out because
genocide is not fighting a war. You're allowing me to respond, please. Genocide is fighting a war.
God. You responded. It's my turn to speak. You keep cutting me off.
Let me respond,
please. This is not your courtroom, Mr. Dershowitz.
Are you going to let me respond?
No, you didn't let me respond.
So here's the point.
Okay.
You're not going to let me respond.
You know what? This is just like it's
let me
respond.
Useless.
No.
That reminds me of Robin Williams for some reason.
And I will not let me talk. It's just like
for some reason I just see
it's era of Robin Williams.
You won't let me talk. We can't continue.
You are not letting me talk.
You can't hate Robin Williams.
You see what he's doing, Piers? He is sabotaging
now he wants
now
the man who runs this show wants to give me an opportunity to respond. Will you give me an opportunity to respond? Let me explain to you what
the great teacher wants me to respond.
The willful killing of
Your
an
Honor,
entire
Your Honor.
population in order to wipe out the population. The way the Germans and the Nazis took little babies from the Isle of Rhodes.
You see how it's like, why are you... He is the stereotype that people fucking go at. He is the stereotype. He is. It's like, this guy could be like, listen. Yeah, I'd fuck your dad up. I'd fuck your kids up. I'd fuck your whole life up, bro. I'd wreck your shit, bro. Also, Israel committed a genocide. What'd you say about Israel? Huh? What'd you say? Like, that shit, like, it's like everything else ignored for that. And it's like, you're the fucking stereotype, my man. Whether you know it or not, you're the fucking stereotype. And it's like, that's what motherfuckers on the Jake Shields and the Nick Fuenteses and these fucking types of people. That's what they fucking focus on because this guy's focused on it too. They're both focused on the same fucking thing. I'm just saying. Not the Robin Williams, by the way. He looks so much like him to me. Like I get like the vibe of it, of the guy.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, look at his face, bro.
He's like, this is wreckage. But all right, here we go.
That's screenshot worthy.
Hey, Dersh, you like apples? How about them apples?
Oh, God.
All right, here we go.
Shout out to Matt Damon.
I just screenshot it. I'll crop it for an email.
Oh, my God. All right, here we go.
Put them on trains, transported them to the gas chambers to kill them, unrelated
Yeah,
to
we
war
heard the
efforts.
Holocaust.
Genocide is not dropping an atomic bomb in Hiroshima. It's not bombing Berlin. It's not bombing Japan. And it's not what Israel did in Gaza.
Special evil. It's
Hamas
special evil.
hid behind civilians. And Israel, notwithstanding
Special
that,
evil.
they had the best ratio of combatants.
Where's this Bassem guy from?
Jordan, even
You
the
know?
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Burns.
He's got the
Mr.
doctor.
Burns.
Mr. Burns, yeah.
Bro,
Mr.
he's
Burns.
doing the Mr. Burns.
Yeah, he is doing the Mr. Burns.
Where's the Bassem guy from now?
Yo, that's
Smithers.
crazy. Those creepy old hands ready to strangle you.
I don't know why.
Where's he from?
I
He's
feel like
Egyptian.
he's got dentures too. I feel like Alan
Yeah,
Dershowitz.
he's from Cairo.
Egyptian. Okay. Good.
Straight out of Cairo.
Smithers.
Good, Ant.
Smithers,
No,
release
I
the
don't-
hounds.
No, I
just
feel
sent
like
it in
he
chat.
looks like he's got dentures on. Fuck it, Alan Dershowitz.
His teeth are
His teeth
yellow,
are
as, yellow as fuck. Them shits are corn looking. But all right, I was just curious where this guy was from because like
I just sent the
every
cropped image
cultural
in chat.
mannerism screams more American than Alan Dershowitz. I'm just saying, every cultural thing, like the sarcasm to the jokes to the references, scream like more like American style than Alan Dershowitz, who feels like a foreigner right now. The way he's like, who is this guy? Yeah.
I was about
Who
to
is
say,
this
like, where are you from,
dweeb?
dude? Aren't you from Brooklyn?
Yeah. But all right. What's up, play? Here we go.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Born there.
To civilians of any war in recent times. Even if you take all the Hamas figures, it's less than 3 to 1, probably closer
That's
to
a
1
lie.
to 1. At worst, it's 2 to 1.
Those are all lies.
Oh my God.
Those are all fucking lies. It's closer.
So
It's closer to
transparent.
6 to 1, by the way. And also, deleting 4 to 5% of a population is genocidal. I'm sorry. And then the ratio of
Didn't they like evaporate people?
once again, yes. Well, Joe showed me something. Yeah, something before, but just once again, I don't place like any type of like extra stature because they're women or children. But I will say, a lot of them are women and children. I'm just saying, meaning like there's no chance they're in Hamas like that, right? There's no way a fucking 10-year-old is in Hamas, right? And those guys are being wiped out at an extraordinary fucking rate. This guy, he's just lying. He's lying right now.
I mean,
Openly lying. There's no
half of
reason
the
to.
Palestinian population, just in general, is below the age of 18 anyway.
Well, it's like,
So if you kill a random Palestinian, it's a coin flip chance that that's a fucking child.
well, here's the thing. Like, I don't. Actually, this is where the 17 years and 10 months come in, where it's like, if someone's like that age, I can consider them carrying a gun and fighting with Hamas. I can consider that. But I'm telling you right now, the things I've seen,
That's
this is
what
not where
a
it's
lot of
at.
those kids are fucking getting.
Yeah,
Just
we're in a different territory.
Yeah.
Remember?
What is it, James?
Doesn't matter.
What? So there's articles.
Oh, I said the Palestinians are unpeople.
Well, yeah. What Palestinians?
Cannot genocide
Where's their
unpeople.
country at? Huh? It's just quite interesting to see. Like, yo, oh my God, he can quite accept certain. He is the stereotype. I bet he can accept certain problems with America. I was like, oh yeah, America killed 1 million Iraqis. Yeah, I agree with that. But like other things, he just can't accept, and he's not from that country, right? Or not supposed to be. So it's like you are the stereotype that gives these fucking dumb fucks room to say, "Look what they're doing. See, it's them." You give them room with this stupid shit you do, Alan Dershowitz. It is what it is. That's a blah. There we go. If they go all up into fucking Israel, Gaza, and West Bank, I might move on, but here we go. Let's find out.
Most wars, it's 10-1 or 8-1. So there's not even a plausible claim of genocide. Only anti-Semites and people who are willing to engage in a blood libel are prepared to compare what Israel did defending itself in Gaza with what Nazis did in Germany, killing 6 million Jews, Roma people, people from all countries. Those were genocide. What the Muslims did in Turkey, killing the Armenians, that was genocide. What's going on now in Syria against the Kurdish people, that's genocide. These aren't war fighting defenses, that's genocide. But when a country tries to defend its civilians by killing terrorists who are hiding behind civilians and civilians die, you could call it a lot of things, but the one thing you cannot call it is genocide and maintain your credibility as a decent human being. That is a blood libel to call it genocide.
He's a fucking liar. He's a dweeb and he's a liar. Let's add both of them to the.
He's a child.
Well, it's ridiculous. He's outright lying. I mean, there's plenty of evidence to show targeting of civilians. Blatant evidence of that.
At this point, I would argue we have proof.
And just saying Hamas at the end of your sentence does not make it legitimize. These were targeting civilian areas, civilian places that people go to, hospitals, schools, universities, places of business, on and on and so forth. The deliberate starving of civilians in mass scale. Like there's no way around this. I can't believe someone is still saying this shit out loud at this point. I can't believe it. Well, I can believe it, but I'm just like, it's just uncanny when you see it. Right?
It's disturbing.
I'll play Bassem's response, and I'm probably done with this video because they're way off the topic. Here we go.
Okay, you've all right. You've both made your.
They didn't both make their points. They didn't both make their points.
Yeah, I'm going to come to you, Bassem, for the. Bassem, yeah, I will come to you to respond. I just want to point out that on the Epstein scandal, what is quite telling is that the prediction markets, which people follow closely these days, Polymarket asked, will anyone be jailed over the Epstein disclosures? It reached a high of 48%.
What is this stuff?
But it's now down to just 17%. And the Trump administration did.
This is
including on this
one of
show,
many reasons
we'd see many prosecutions.
Can't fucking stand
it does seem
Piers.
quite extraordinary.
Such a jackass.
I told you this shit's taking over, Jordan.
That shit is slop.
Nobody will be jailed other than a woman.
It's over.
He's still alive.
Bassem, you can
I hope
have
some
a final
people are-
response to.
Because this guy's trying to be moral. He's trying to be the moral.
Your final
I'd like to
response
see
What's it? The objective observer. But he's bringing up Polymarket futures on the like that shit is crazy.
I already knew this.
Say it again. He's a fucking jackass.
Listen, I already understood in regards to Piers Morgan, but like bringing that up in that scenario, where this guy just denied, like he said, it's more like 1-to-1 in regards to like civilian to combatant deaths in Gaza is insane. That's an insane fucking statement.
Well, Piers Morgan, if I had to bet, Piers Morgan is kind of sympathetic to his logic. He's just, you can't kill the babies, mate. I seen you kill too many babies, mate.
Yeah,
that's his. That's probably his red line.
Huh.
But he's always been sympathetic to Dershowitz's bend.
I agree.
Piers is sympathetic to whatever gets him the most airtime.
Maybe
that's it.
But like that was just to me that's out of pocket. Like in the middle of that discussion, he's like, Polymarket says this. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? I already understand this guy does what he does for entertainment and viewership and all that stuff. But like that one's wild. That's wild. He can't be like, yo, producer, we're not going to do that right now. I'll do it later, but not right now. They're in the middle of this discussion about this topic. You have two prominent figures on one side or another in regards to this topic. So, you know, I'm not going to bring up fucking Polymarket about, will someone be prosecuted for Epstein shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Let's see if Bassem gets a chance to respond to the... Oh, good.
I was going to say, this is what happens when you're so isolated from the consequences of the shit that comes out of your fucking mouth.
And that can happen. Oh. All right. What's up, Vlad? Here we go.
I'd like to see a complete, thorough investigation. Anybody who committed crimes, including falsely accusing people.
I thought you just said, I'm going to let Bassem fucking respond.
And anybody who committed crimes, pedophilia or anything else like it, should be put in jail.
That was your first mistake.
It's like Alan and Pierce want to change the topic.
I think that Epstein Island showed us that in order to be powerful, you need first to be compromised. And as long as you're compromised, only then you can stay powerful. This is the conclusion of all of this. None of these people go to jail. There will be like a couple of fall guys, you know, Peter Attia, he will lose his thing, you know, all of this, it's important, but the billionaires, the people in power, they will be untouchable. We will not see a single person that's going to go behind bar unless he's not protected.
But they have to be guilty.
Mr. Dershowitz, why are you
Who are they?
Dude,
Who are
I
they?
didn't even talk about you. Why are you...
I see the genie in Aladdin.
I care about innocent people being prosecuted. I care about McCarthyism. I don't want to see a return of McCarthyism.
What did I just say? That,
association.
We never had a friend.
What did I just say? That
well, how do we know if they're
cares about selective?
If
Selective
let's
McCarthy.
name them. Let's get the evidence and let's prosecute them and let's put them in jail. But not on the basis of McCarthyism. Not on the basis of guilt by association. Let's do it on the basis of real evidence. I'm in favor of that. You and I agree with that.
No one will be punished and no one will go to jail, and these people will go. When these files have released, even with all of these redactions, the one thing that should have been done, that all of these people should be now be at least investigated. We didn't even, you have like an FBI director, and you have, thank you, you have an FBI director who came out and said there's no sex trafficking, and the email proved otherwise. You have all of the people like, there's nothing, and then the emails proved otherwise. And you have like the FBI director, Cash Patel, who said once, America needs to wake up and prioritize Israel. Don Bongino, second man in the FBI, said like, Israel is very close to my heart. How do you expect truth from these people? I think, they are all like working for a different master, and they're not working for the American people. So I really don't expect anything. None of these people will see a day of investigation, a day of jail.
Yeah, all I know, all I know is
will be people who
I don't like that analogy.
Or unimportant.
Yeah,
Thank God.
No, I'm just saying I don't like the analogy because it's like the Nick Fuentes, Jake Shields shit.
Yeah.
Just toned down.
Yeah. I mean,
not the tact I would use.
I'm sure Bassem has some decent points in regards to the Gaza stuff that was brought up, but he never got a chance to actually argue it. Maybe he got subverted right there and forgot about the original statements that were made.
From behind.
Yeah, where Pierre's like, oh, don't worry, I'll give you a chance to respond. But I have to ask this first. Polymarkets. And it just changed topics instantly. Yeah. I mean, I probably would have just...
Do you think his algorithm... Do you think that helps his algorithm, him mentioning Polymarket?
On Twitter, it
bro,
seems like...
YouTube and shit just throw that motherfucker in the algorithm. Like he's so fucking... He's probably MI6 or MI5 or whatever the fuck.
He's a small dick dweeb. That's what he probably is, let's be honest. No offense, Bears. It's just reality.
But I feel like the people that are sponsored and endorsed by Polymarket probably get preferential, like, media treatment.
Yeah. Well, my answer to that statement or question by Piers and Alan Dershowitz probably would have been something like, oh shit.
The douche.
Probably would have been something like, listen.
I fell down the stairs. Sorry.
These emails aren't about deciding who's innocent or guilty. It's more of like, where does the investigation start? Which Dershowitz apparently agreed to. Like I understand like the idea. A lot of people are saying like, yeah, fucking there it is, guilty. Like no, these are reasons to investigate. That'd be my answer to Piers Morgan. And also,
okay, so
what's up?
My bad. Now finish your point. I'll wait.
Oh, it was gonna be like a joke. My second point is like, well, Israel has nukes, and we'll just go silent after that. Just move on. But God.
No, because well, isn't Dershowitz's whole thing of looking for loopholes in laws, like he did with OJ, where the acquittal was basically like bound to the DNA shit, like fudging DNA, like not not finding evidence that there
glove don't
wasn't
fit.
DNA, but finding evidence that DNA was whatever mixed up, or you couldn't tell one from the other.
It's a gray area.
So when I hear him argue about shit,
Yeah,
like,
that
oh,
he argued that
he's like,
that
yeah.
DNA's not municipal in court, which is true. Like fucking, it's not always like people have been accused and then later on,
But it's not
shown
it's
like
not
with
the
video
specific.
evidence that they're
It's the
not lying.
philosophy. It's the philosophy he uses to adjudicate, to use the law.
Oh yeah.
To maneuver situation. That's what I'm thinking about. When every time he opens his mouth and the law's involved, I'm thinking of how is he trying to flip it so that you can't investigate X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't want people to. I don't want. He's saying things you and me were saying. I don't want guilty people prosecuted, this and that. But he's coming from a ghoul state of mind. He's not coming from a regular human being state of mind, in my opinion.
Yeah, and he's counting on people that don't even know who the fuck he is to hear him and be like, yeah, that's reasonable.
Sounds reasonable, but his tactics are very unreasonable.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does all these little like
yes
kind of trickster fucking things, right? To get like maybe a result, right? Like in a courtroom. But then also the results from the courtroom where the judge says, the jury says guilty or not guilty. Now that becomes reality for his talking points. So if he does like a bunch of shady shit to get someone deemed as not guilty in a courtroom on a technicality or whatever legalese bullshit, he will now say that is reality. They are innocent. They are now innocent. That's why he like kind of comes off
Shout out
as
to the Chewbacca defense.
he says
Now
words
over
out loud
here.
to kind of like leave some room for something else, but like he behaves like, yeah, they're straight up innocent. Like it's like that's what Michael Tracy's been doing like technicalities. And it's like, yo, Michael, this girl right here who seems kind of credible is saying that she was sexually abused by this guy. Where's the fucking court documents, huh? Well, she never got a chance to testify because this guy pleaded out like day one. Well, there's no court documents and it didn't happen. Not that like who knows,
Pam Bondi
but
or
it just
whatever
didn't
literally got caught ignoring all of them.
Yeah.
What a way to deal with the world.
Dude, we just saw like a shit ton of fucking emails and pictures and videos and shit like that where it's like, yo, you have plenty of room to investigate. Plenty of room. The idea of a politician or a CEO, we just saw a fucking former Obama lawyer. What's her name? Rumler? Some shit like that. We just saw her fucking resign from being one of the heads at Goldman Sachs. Would you do that if just your name's mentioned in something? Would you do that? That's common sense, right? Like, wait a minute. If you didn't do anything wrong, why the fuck are you resigning from this, high-powered, high-paying job that apparently you like to do?
I mean, that lady from Norway also resigned from her government post.
Exactly.
I can't remember if she was a prime minister or an ambassador, but...
Are you on James's thing?
When she resigned, she...
That fucked my head up,
I'm over
bro.
here right now.
I
You didn't hear me?
No,
I'm over here.
That's funny.
I thought I had to switch screen. Like, am I glitching? The fuck? Nah, but I thought I was glitching. I'm like, oh, my screen's frozen. Got it. But
get fucking wrecked, Jordan.
Frick you. Anyways, yeah, I saw that with Norway. The prime minister, I just said that like not too long ago, where this guy he had immunity as being like a prime minister, right, which is like a president, and then they took the immunity away just to prosecute the fool.
Diplomatic immunity, I think.
Well, no, within their own country, I think. Like, he's from Norway. He was Norway's prime minister. They took his immunity away just to prosecute the fool. Like, it's that level of shit where we're at right now. And it's like, oh my god.
Well, isn't there a king? There's a king of Norway, isn't there? And then like he ultimately had the say of it.
I'm not sure, honestly. Norway still got fucking
I
kings.
can't help you.
Jesus Christ.
They have a king. Last I checked. That's all I know.
But they don't run.
Yeah,
the,
I'm
like,
pretty
the
sure the
law
king
and
did the
justice,
decision
right?
on it.
The king runs the law and the
At the
justice.
end of the
and shit?
day, yeah, like they sign all.
Oh damn.
Yeah, same with Canada. Like at the end of the day, the queen or the king signs every bill that comes out of Canada.
No, but it's like
she appoints somebody called the Governor General to like. At the end of the day, they can veto it if they want. They can say no.
just no one's gonna accept that.
Practically
chance.
not.
Yeah, because if they do it enough, or if they did it on a certain, they would lose all political fucking credibility. But technically, they got veto power on everything.
What? That's fucking crazy. I thought they were just like almost like memorabilia.
They tried that in Denmark in 1920, and that they almost.
That's what when you bring this shit up though. That's that's always what they say is that it's just that there's just like pageantry and it's not real. But it's like nah, they got some power still.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that. I thought it was. I thought it was pageantry. Yeah, God. Arsafa, good.
No.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, I
cut
have
him off,
nothing
I'm
to
sorry.
gain anyway. I'm not gonna debate how we do.
Yeah, like if what's like how, like they're obviously not gonna do it for some petty shit, but like if it came down to it to stop, like I feel like the crown might step in if Alberta tries to separate from Canada into America. Or like big topics like that where they gotta like throw some weight in.
Oh my god. Free yourselves.
Last
fucking
time
kings.
the king, okay.
I know, right?
The last time the king in Denmark did something political was in 1920, because people in a contest.
We're kind of in those same kind of times, no? We're in the dirty 20s. We're kind of in the roaring 20s, or like the same kind of era.
No, but it almost ended the monarchy.
We're in the Great Gatsby. God damn. All right. Let's end the video there. Very interesting, although not so much on topic. Also, the treatment of Alan Dershowitz versus this Bassem Youssef guy, seemed a little different. Seemed quite differently. I mean, when I first played the timestamp portion, like where I started at, this guy did not make a fucking peep out loud during Dershowitz talking. Not a fucking peep. I get Seb's point about like that Alan might view it as like a personal attack, so then he speaks up. But
ad hom stuff.
Yeah, but some things are like just straight up like, I think it's about Israel, where he actually comes out of his shoes to fucking yell about it. It screams like, you are the stereotype, my man. Good luck. All right, but I'm leaving it there.
Now I'm over here.
Oh my god!
Wake up, sucker!
It's teleporting.
Him and Shmooly.
I have to admit, you paused that at another screenshot worthy moment right there.
Just in case, yeah. Make your memes. Go ahead. I'm sure to help out. Anyways,
get it out of your system.
Anyways, there's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree or disagree. Say your opinions out loud. It's kind of went off topic, but they still covered enough topics for people to like at least have something to argue about, or something that we said you can argue about. So please do that. Do not forget to share support. Hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Also, please check out the Discord link if you want to join that. We're in that Discord right now. All opinions are welcome. And obviously everything I showed you, including the Randy Fine pushing buttons for people's votes, will be linked to you in that same description box for you to look at on your own, critically think, think about it, what I'm saying? Either way, there's
We're
a
begging you.
Yes, and most
Know what I'm
importantly,
saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
know what I'm saying? Well, goddamn.
Oh, where's the link so I can give this video a thumbs down?
You said it too
Okay,
early.
Give this video a thumbs up. Give this a thumbs up and
damn.
your tea.
Sorry.
And and eat your biscuits.
Oh my god.
Jesus, KC.
Foul.
Hey man,
KC,
I'm
go
trying
to
to be
the cellar.
positive with your audience here. I'm trying to be positive with the audience. Okay.
I said it wrong. No.
Oh my god. We're out of here.